Spanish, right? So we're looking forward to a very interactive and fun session this afternoon. We have a whole lot of giveaways in the form of phone credit because it's virtual, so that's by far the most we can do. So we're looking forward for your support and your participation. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. I
Yes.
am sure you are. All right, so we have persons joining from different schools. We have the Kellett High School. We have persons joining from McGrath High School, from Marcus Garvey Technical High School, and I think also from Dintil High School. I think there are also other persons here from different schools, wherever you are from. I just want to welcome you this afternoon to this platform, okay? Yes? All
Thank
right.
you.
All right. So, we're going to take our first reading, and it's going to be an Anansi story. And we are West Indians and we love the Anansi foolishness, right? So we're going to take our first reading from Mr. Jermaine Harris, and he is the vice principal at the Kellett High School. Handsome fellow. You will see him as soon as he pops up on your screen. So, Mr. Harris, it's over to you with that Anansi story. Remember now, guys, you have to listen. We have questions and giveaways at the end of each story. Go right ahead, Mr. Harris.
All right, good afternoon, all. Thanks for that introduction, Mrs. Reed. I don't know about handsome, but I mean, I'm blushing, so I'll take it.
Let's see
All
your
right.
face.
I don't know, my face is not up.
No.
I don't
Did
know
you
what's
turn your
happening.
camera off?
I think I, no, yeah, start. Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I'm seeing you now. So handsome. Go right ahead now, sir.
All right. Well, I'm happy to share in this celebration as we commemorate Read Across Jamaica Day, and I'll be doing Brother Nancy and the Jerk Fowl. So here goes. Once upon a time, Brother Nancy and his good friend, Brother Lion, were hungry and were in the mood for something tasty to eat. They decided that they wanted to have some chicken at Island Grill. Brother Nancy had just bought a sporty new car and offered to drive. But there was only one problem. Brother Nancy did not know how to get to Island Grill by car. But luckily, Brother Nancy's new car came equipped with a GPS navigation system. He was certain the GPS could get him to the restaurant rather. So after he and Brother Nancy settled in the car, he turned on the GPS. The voice of the GPS blared through the speakers with a husky male voice. "Where the two are going?" the GPS asked. Brother Nancy replied, "Mr. GPS, me and my friend want to get to Island Grill and get something to eat, but we don't know how to get there from here. Can you give us directions, please?" "No problem, man. It's easy to drive that. Just put the car in gear and head down the road until you get to Brother Jankro food stall," the GPS instructed. Brother Nancy shocked and amazed. "Brother Jankro have a food stall? Whatever food him selling must smell bad, because as far as I know, Jankro love dead meat," Nancy asserted. "Yes, man, I know about that food stall," Nancy, Brother Lion said. "Every time one of the animals dead in the district, Jankro set up him stall." "You see what me I tell you? I know what I'm talking about," the GPS remarked. "So drive down the road till you get to Brother Jankro food stall. You can't miss it." Brother Nancy puts the car in gear and charged down the road. A few minutes later, sure enough, he saw Brother Jankro sitting on a bench selling dead meat by the pound at the side of the road. Just then, the GPS gave him another direction. "Now bust the left here and drive for about 200 feet and make a right turn. When you come to a big red building, that is Brother Rat's famous restaurant." Again, Brother Nancy is astounded. "Brother Rat have big restaurant?" he asked in disbelief. "Yes, man. Brother Rat used to live in a people restaurant and eat up them scraps, and him never like how the food tastes. So him decides that him going to open up his own restaurant. The most famous thing on the menu is rat bat soup, Brother Lion explained. The GPS added, yes, boss, Brother Rat is a big time chef these days. Now in another 2 minutes, I want you to look out for Brother Brother Puss fry fish place. You can't miss it. This time, Brother Lion is caught by surprise. Brother Puss can fry fish? Since when? He asked in disbelief. And Nancy replied with a big grin. But wait, you never know, so Brother Puss, a fish thief? If I was a betting man, I would bet so every last bit of fish him fry in that place is thief it. The GPS chuckled along with Brother Nancy. Soon the smell of fried fish seeped into the air. Brother Nancy and Brother Lion could not believe their eyes as they drove alongside Brother Puss dressed in an apron, frying fish in a shop. The GPS warned, "Uno keep on head straight and uno bother stop. The fish may smell good, but it's only stale fish himself. Liquor from this, as you come to a commercial bank, look to your left and you will see Brother Donkey Patty Shop. Kiss me 40 leg. Brother Donkey open up patty shop too?" asked Nancy. Nancy, it's only 8 legs you have. Where you get 40 legs from? Brother Lion asked, confused. Brother Lion, my friend, anything is possible because I do not know what the choices foot Brother Donkey know about baking patty. If him can have patty shop, then I can have 40 legs, Nancy argued. A true thing, Nancy, because I would think the only thing that Brother Donkey know how to bake is jackass corn, but not patty. Nancy said, next thing this GPS is going to tell me to look for is Brother Fall Fried Chicken Restaurant. But wait, talking about Brother Fall, it's long time I don't see him running around the place, Wonder if him sick. You know, Nancy? I don't see him at all since him come back from country, Him did lose a couple feather and him did get mager, so maybe him sick for true, Brother Lion responded. The GPS was quite amused with how surprised Brother Nancy and Brother Lion were that their friends have become entrepreneurs in the food business. However, the GPS had not heard of a restaurant owned by Brother Fall and tried to reassure them. I don't know anything about Brother Fall owning a fried chicken place. That is not coming up on my satellite. But the good news is, we're not too far from Island Grill. We're coming up to a Shell gas station right around the corner, right across from the bus stop. Look out to Brother Dog jerk chicken stand. At this point, Brother Nancy and Brother Lion were flabbergasted. Holy pigtail. No, sir. Brother Dog could have never jerk stand. And him no know nothing about jerk sauce. And Nancy protested. Brother Lion remarked, well, Nancy, he may not know a thing about jerk sauce, but Brother Dog sure know how to chase fall. So I'm supposed to have plenty of fall stock up for that restaurant for months. As they approached the restaurant, Brother Nancy took a whiff of the scent coming from across the street. He is entranced in the smell of the rich aroma floating through the air. He stopped the car on the side of the road and murmured, the jerk chicken smell good, man. I feel like eating right here. And our Brother Dog jerk fall. What you say about that, Brother Lion? And Nancy asked. I said we forget about Island Grill and make we patronize a good friend, Brother Dog. The jerk fall smell like it will nourish my belly, good and proper, Brother Lion replied with excitement. The GPS, realizing they were not going to continue on to Island Grill, as planned and cautioned the two. I think that is not a wise idea. Island Grill is a more decent restaurant. I don't know what kind of fall Brother Dog sell. Him could be selling the fall that him buy from Brother Drunker food stall. No, man. I believe it's good meat himself. Old fall don't smell so sweet. Me and Brother Lion going to take a chance and support Brother Dog. And Nancy rebuffed. And so it was. Brother Nancy and Brother Lion went into Brother Dog's restaurant, marched up the counter, and greeted their friend. What happened, Brother Dog? You look like you're doing good business, my friend. What you have on the menu? Asked Nancy. Well, we sell jerk chicken back, stew chicken back, curry chicken back, and fried chicken back by the pound, Brother Dog replied. All right, sell me a pound of jerk chicken back, Nancy ordered. When we tried the curry chicken back, Brother Lion followed. Within minutes, their meals were brought out on the table. Brother Nancy and Brother Lion ate to their heart's content, licking their fingers and savoring their meals to the last bite. Once they finished their meals, they told Brother Dog that it was the best tasting chicken they had ever had, and that they were so glad they decided not to go to Island Grill. Then Brother Nancy had one burning question to ask Brother Dog. Brother Dog, you know, say, me and my friend Brother Lion was just saying, oh, we not see Brother Fall from him come back from country. When last you see him? And Nancy asked. Brother Dog had a stunned expression on his face. He then made a big gulp and confessed, is him who no just don't eat. Jack Mandora, me not choose that.
All right.
Not hearing.
Okay, thank you. Are you hearing me now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Harris, for reading that story for us. Very, very interesting story. I am sure everyone enjoyed that story, right?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Right, so I have some questions now. And I want you to raise your hands. There's
I'm gonna get him.
Put back the calls then, miss.
please mute the calls for me.
Hmm? Hmm?
I'm going to ask you to raise your hand. There's an option to raise hand. So I am going to ask you to raise your hand after I have asked a question if you know the answer. And we'll take it from there. All right, so where did Anansi want to go? Where did Brother Anansi want to go? Where did Brother Anansi want to go? I see two hands, Latoya Brown and Sanjay Smith. Can we take Latoya Brown? Latoya, you can unmute and give me your response.
I wanted to go to Island.
You want to come up and still we can cook some food and spend some time with you, but
We have soup. We do green peas, bully beans,
Taylor?
I not
rice.
say for you.
And we have food.
Miss Taylor?
Oh my God! I'm sorry.
Yes, please mute your mic. Okay, was that Latoya who responded to me earlier?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's fine, Miss Taylor. Latoya, were you the one who responded to me earlier?
Yes, I did.
Good. You said that they wanted to go
The Island Grill.
to Island Grill. All right, very good. So that's 1 point for you. All right, next question. Name 3 characters mentioned in the story. You can raise your hand if you know. Okay, Sabrina, I see Sabrina. Sabrina? Sabrina, go ahead. Go ahead, Sabrina.
Anansi.
Yes.
Brother Lion.
Yes.
Brother Janko.
Yes. And that's 3. Very good. All right. And the final question I want to ask somebody. So we have 3 winners so far, Latoya and Sabrina. The final question I want to ask about this story. How do you think Brother Anansi and Brother Lion felt when they realized that they had ate Brother Fowl? I'm looking for the hands. I'm seeing some persons in the chat. Let me see. Aretha Bingham. Aretha Bingham, you want to answer that one for us?
Jesus Christ.
Miss Tingling, please mute the mics again. I think Sabrina is having problem muting that mic. Okay. Aretha Bingham, you have to unmute now and tell me your answer. Go ahead, Aretha.
Sad.
You think they felt sad? Why?
Because they did not eat.
You have to speak up a little louder, sweetie. Go ahead.
They were eating the chicken.
They felt sad for eating the chicken.
They didn't feel so
Say that again.
they didn't feel so happy.
Or they didn't feel so happy about eating Brother Fall. I agree with you. So guess what? I have something for you as well. So at the end of the meeting, I am going to tell you how you can claim your prizes. All right. Thank you again, Mr. Harris. You can go ahead and mute them again, Jade. Thank you, Mr. Harris, for reading that story for us. Now we're going to take a patois reading from Miss Byfield. Miss Byfield is the guidance counselor at the Cadets High School, and she'll be reading a patois story for us. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's over to Miss Byfield. It's your time, Miss B.
Hold on, miss. I'm trying to find the story. Hold on.
No problem, miss. We'll give you a few minutes. In the meantime, I want to encourage everyone to find something and read even after this meeting today. Reading makes a man. Reading is important. The more you read, the more things that you will learn. And reading is an adventure all by itself. It will take you places you've never been, places you've always wanted to go. So I want you to become a fan of reading, right?
All right, miss, I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead now.
Tory tree, sour grape. One day, one hungry fox did a pass one grapevine. Some man did a run him down, and him did a run for one long time, but him get way. Now him did well tired and far from him yard. Same time, him a pass the grapevine. Him see some nice grape on it. Them did look big and juicy. The fox said to himself, say, that woulda do me good now. Me woulda just jump and pick some of them sweet grape there. So him jump to try reach the grape them, him miss. Him jump again, him miss again. Him jump one more time and him miss same way. The fox did well hungry now. Him just a get more and more hungry. No matter how him jump and try pick the grape them, him just couldn't reach them. Him did too tired and vexed, so him give up. Him tell himself say, me never want them full grape there, you know. Them hungry look nice. Me sure say, I sour them sour. I saw some people stay. You know, them want thing when nice, but when them can't get it, them go on like say, it no good and no good thing again. Them coming just like the fox and him sour grape. The end.
All right, thank you so much, Miss Byfield. Very good patois reading this afternoon. We thank you so much. All right, guys,
Welcome.
I hope you were listening carefully. Remember to use the raise hand icon, and when I have called your name, then you can unmute at that time to answer the questions, right? So I have 3 questions about the story, The Sour Grape. Question number 1. How did the fox feel about the grape when he just saw it? How did the fox feel about the grape when he just saw it? You can use the raise hand icon. All right, I see 2 hands. I see Latoya Brown again, and I see Alison Gordon. All right, we're going to take Alison Gordon for this one since we haven't heard from you yet. So Alison, go ahead, unmute your mic and answer the question.
Yes,
They look nice
So
and he wanted to eat them.
Very good. So the grapes look nice. And what we mean by nice when we're talking about food, what we mean by nice? Grape.
Delicious.
It's excellent.
Juicy.
Delicious. Good. Yep, you're thinking, man. Juicy. Nice. Sweet. Yes, and so he wanted it. Very good, Alison. I have your award waiting just for you. Next question. And I want to hear from some people that I haven't heard from before, but if not, I will take those who are actually raising their hands, right? The next question is, why did the fox later call the grape sour? I am looking for the hands. Akila, you want to answer that one for me? No? Let me scroll down to see. I'm looking for the hands. Why did the fox later call the grape sour? Is it that we don't know how to use the raise hand icon? Yes, I see a new hand. Andrea Bailey. Go ahead, Andrea.
Called them sour because he couldn't reach them.
Go again.
He called them sour because he couldn't reach them.
Perfectly so. Well done, Andrea. That is indeed the correct answer. Because the fox could not reach the grape, he called them sour. All right, you can mute back your mics for me now. And the final question about this story is, what lesson can we learn from this story, The Fox and the Grape? What lesson can we learn from this story? Looking for the hands again. I can see that Sabrina and Alison is on the roll, but I want to hear from some other people. Where are you? Rebecca, go Rebecca, woo! Rebecca, it's your time. You're unmuted, go ahead. Rebecca Mills. Rebecca?
Miss Rose, if persons are having difficulties unmuting, they could write their answers in the chat and we can get the answers from there also.
All right, so if you're not sure how to raise your hand and you're not sure how to unmute, you could just type your answers in the chat and we will see, right? So that is going to be our next resort. But I still want to give Rebecca a chance. Is Antoinette, you want to say something? Go ahead. No? Antoinette? All right. Alison, you want to answer that one?
Yes, please. Yes. The, not because you can't reach something, that doesn't mean you're supposed to be upset with it.
Excellent, excellent. I can see that you're listening and that you're learning. Thank you so much, Alison. So you're gone 2 now. Good. We have a student from the Dintil High School that will be doing a reading for us today. His name is Philandre. Philandre, are you here?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good
My short
afternoon,
story
Philandre.
is called Headache.
Headache, go ahead.
Give me a minute. Headache. It's a stabbing pain. Really, it comes suddenly, without warning. I don't know how many doctors I've seen. Migraine medications, it didn't help. Tension headaches, please. I'm fine most of the time, but then it hits. It hits right behind my eye. It attacks me like a tiny demon with an ice pick, stabbing my eye. It comes without warning, without pity, without remorse. It attacked me in a car once. I crashed my car into a parked car. I got sued. Really? It's not that fair. It wasn't my fault. When it attacks, my eyes water, my nose runs. I can't see. All I feel is a stabbing, angry pain trying to pop my eye out. It happened once at my job. I screamed. Everyone thought I was crazy. All it takes is one time doing something out of the norm, and I'm labeled as crazy. No one understands. I can't sleep. I can't work. I can't drive. I just wait for the demon to attack. That's it. I'm finished.
Thank you so much, Philandre, for that reading about headache. Now, I hope we were all listening. So my first question to us about that reading is, name 2 types of headaches.
Tension.
First thing I am doing is looking for the hand. Second thing I am doing is looking in the chat.
He's a great reader.
Yes, Philandre, you're a great reader. Open me door. All right, so I see 3 hands. Is there anybody in the chat? No? All right, Wilson, let's take it from Wilson. Javon Wilson. The question is, name 2 types of headache. Put your mic and speak. Javon?
I can answer the question.
Who is this?
Akela from
Okay, go ahead, Akela.
2 types of headache are tension and migraine headache.
Tension headache and migraine headache. Very good, Akela. So you'll get your prize shortly. The next question is, name 2 places that the headache attacked him. 2 places. Wilson, I still see your hand. Jade, can you unmute Wilson? I see somebody's hand, Galaxy J6 Plus. You want to unmute and answer that for me?
At work and in his car.
Excellent. At work and in his car. Very good. And the final question about that reading is, what happened when the headache attacked him in his car? I see the hands going up. Let me see if I can find some. Ramon Dyer. I know that name. Come, Ramon, unmute. Let me hear it. Ramon?
Yes, miss. You hear me now?
Go ahead. Yes, I'm hearing you
He
now.
cannot drive.
He couldn't drive, and what happened?
Didn't hear.
And what happened because the headache attacked him and he wasn't able to drive?
Couldn't see.
He couldn't see. All right, Ramon, I'll give you a pass for that one. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening to that story. So we've had the Patois story, we've had 2 English stories, and now we're going to be listening to a story from Miss Taylor. Miss Taylor, are you here? Is she here? And that story will be read in Spanish. I'm checking to see if I'm seeing Miss Taylor on here. Miss Taylor? No?
Yeah.
All right, so I am Miss Taylor. Miss Taylor, I'm not seeing Miss Taylor. All right, so we're going to take a reading from another teacher from another school. Miss Murphy will be reading a story for us. She is from the Marcus Garvey Technical High School. And yes, yes.
I was suggesting that since we only have 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining, you could end and rejoin back before she starts reading.
Okay, okay. So we have to get back on because the time is winding down. Jade, can we get an extension or no?
I'm gonna have to reschedule. So
all right, guys. So we're going to leave this meeting, but we're going to come right back on
5 minutes
because
time.
we're running out of time.
5 minutes time.
All right.